What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm thugging it out on YouTube today because every video freezes, live freezes. It's cool. Love y'all too, you know what I mean? So there's going to be some news coming in, I think, for our water signs. And there's going to be something new that you're going to start. Either it's a new beginning, either it's a new job, some kind of new opportunity. I was on Pisces, I believe. So Pisces, you're ready to let go of something, or you need to. You have family and gossip. So I think that what you need to release and move away from, you have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. It's like whatever idea you had about being happy in a relationship, there's also karma at play here. I think that it's just like there's something with your family that you learned that you are still learning a lesson in your life about, and you kind of feel like everything's all up in the air, or maybe it's this person that you're with. So it's like they want to have this victory with you, but they see this as like them moving away. You know, that until you kind of make this decision, they're kind of going off in a new direction. They might be getting a different job. They might be getting attention, but it's like they're really sad about it because they want this to work out with you. You know what I mean? But somebody is moving forward. And it's like you guys definitely could be happy, or just know that this happiness is still here. But there's some family shit going on. There's some challenges right now. And it's kind of, there might be a long distance relationship here for a while for you guys. But at the same time, some of you guys might be in an open relationship. And that might be a lesson that you need to learn about. I feel like someone wants to get married. Alrighty then. Cancer. I say don't say it. It's about boundaries. It's about, this is like a test for some of you guys, about what you're going to put up with, what you don't want to put up with. Cancer, someone might be getting out of jail. Someone might be working on themselves. Maybe someone wants to go back to school. I do feel this loss here and a lot of anxiety. But it's like you carry this weight, you know what I mean? You still talk to this person. I think you're not like completely shut them out of your life. You see them as like you guys could have a really good friendship, and maybe in the future things could expand, but someone's like taking a break right now. So what is the truth and the secret for Cancer? Whoa! Apparently a lot of things. So the truth and the secret is that someone's still holding on to this. The 4 of Wands is at the bottom. But there's also something that this person needs to see about themselves, or maybe you're not seeing. You care a lot about this person. But you're just like, maybe they don't know that you're not leaving. But like somebody did leave. Somebody feels like they're left out. Somebody feels like you don't care. But at the same time, I think that someone just needs to take control and have more confidence and like have patience while someone gets rid of some things in their life, and not internalize any kind of feelings about this or run away from them. There's definitely some issues on both sides of the fence that stem from your childhood that probably need to be released. Someone was really controlling, but they did what they wanted to, and it's like they were really cold, like you didn't even know if they had feelings, you know what I mean? I feel like this person is learning that this is true love for them, but they've got some issues, you know. They don't really know who they are. They need to figure out who they are. Maybe they see you as like they're kind of miserable by themselves and you're kind of out here, but they're having some karma that they got to deal with. And for right now, you'll be their friend. You know, there's not a whole lot of emotions here, but you're still like here for them. You just really don't know if you're attracted to them anymore. But I see people are attracted to you. Someone's just really unhappy. They need to figure out what makes them happy. Maybe accept some parts of themselves that they don't really want to admit to. And instead of lying about it, you know, telling the truth about maybe something that happened as a child, like some things they went through, or just kind of why that they're so stubborn about things. You have the Queen of Wands. They see you as someone who could get whoever they wanted. Like they find you really attractive. You know, this is someone who considers you a soulmate. But there's also some things that need to end here, and so this can come back together. So it's like, for right now, you're like, until they can stand up and tell the truth and like offer love the right way, you're not really making any decisions or talking very much about this. What is helping and influencing? You have the Queen of Swords with the Hangman. You're keeping your emotions to your chest. There could be an air sign involved, or someone's holding on to an air sign, or they're holding on to their true feelings, and that's like, they know that you're their soulmate, but they're like, or that they like, this is true love for them and that they need you. They're kind of like pushing you away, and they need to figure out how to balance their life out a little bit, and kind of have this time where they tell the truth. So this can, you guys can come into like a new cycle without codependency, you know, because I feel like, you know, that this is a spiritual connection. You know that you kind of know the truth about this. It has something to do with, you know, if someone was left or whatever the case may be, and you have hope for the future, but you also know that for right now, you can be their friend, but you can't really like, you're not really like in love with them, you know, because of whatever reason. There's just a lot of conflicts. Someone's still holding on to this though. What do you need to release and move away from? You have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Wands. Like if you are the one holding all the weight in this relationship, you know, and you had this vision of how it should be, but this person was like in and out and really insecure and like negative, and you know what I mean? Like this depression and stuff needs to go, and not being defensive about it and like overthinking it or being angry. You know what I mean? Like you just had some things that were internalized, and maybe you haven't really opened up about that, or they haven't. Like you guys need to work together to build on this. You know what I mean? Someone might need to get some help for their depression, or just like it comes from forgiveness. You know what I mean? Maybe forgiving your mother, having the confidence, learning to love yourself, or this person needs to do that, so we can let go of the old shit and move on from it to have a healthy relationship. Scorpio, what is the truth and the secrets? What is helping and influencing this situation? And what do you need to release and move away from? The bottom is the Wheel of Fortune with the High Priestess, Five of Wands, Knight of Wands. I think that there's a decision that you need to make about somebody in your life where you're just like, you know, like maybe you're meant to be in their life to be a spiritual teacher. Maybe you know now that what you are good at is being a spiritual teacher, and like your intuition is improving, you're having more clarity, and you know, you have this new beginning coming in, and you want this partnership, but you also need to let an old one go, or they do, and you know, maybe be open to being vulnerable and not like, it has something to do with acceptance and confidence and stability. for maybe both of you. You know, I think that this could come together in the future, but it's like someone doesn't feel like that it's like someone feels like they're putting a lot of things into this, but it's not really even. Like they're pouring into your cup or vice versa, but you're not really doing that. It's like someone needs to let go of something to have a new beginning. So the truth and the secret is that you already know. You have the Sun card with the Ace of Swords. You've already had the clarity about the truth about the situation. Someone might be really immature emotionally. Someone might be with another person who is codependent and emotionally manipulative. Or I feel like, honestly, you guys both went through this situation before and you know what this feels like. But it's like this person is like declining this offer from you because they are really stressed out. They might need to figure out how to have harmony in their life. They need to kind of learn to control themselves and stay strong and like realize that good things are coming in. But they're just like not opening up, you know. They are going through some financial setbacks or overthinking things. They might be dealing with depression, and it's like they really do want a stable ground, but they really don't want to open up right now because they don't want to take another loss. You know what I mean? They don't really have a lot of faith. What's helping or influencing is you have the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. It's like this person is going through something where it's like rock bottom, but I think that they're ready to talk about it and maybe realize that this, I mean, you could make them happy or whatever the case may be, but it's like they're really angry or attached to a situation that's kind of over or someone else in their life is. And it's like they're kind of in denial about, you know, maybe all the things that there's like stressing them out, or there might be arguing with another person, or maybe it's like they're going through this heartbreak right now. So it's like they don't really see the happiness here. They need to move away from something else to be happy. And it's just like, it's all over the place right now, but they're not really telling you what kind of people they're dealing with. They're kind of like stuck, like, you know, afraid of opening up, afraid of, you know, having an ending like this again in their life, because it's like, this has happened more than once to them. And they just have a lot of like, feeling this loss, and they don't really have the mental clarity about having a new beginning because they feel like they're just stuck right now. What do you need to release and move away from is the Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. I think that there was a foundation or a job or a marriage that you needed to learn boundaries in, or whatever this was, and it's time to release that old energy, maybe with a Taurus, because you weren't supported by someone. You might have internalized that, you know what I mean? And now things like you're not really wanting to work on something with something new. But it's like, if you guys are both coming from areas of the same kind of loss and regret, you guys could come together and have a healthy relationship, but that old energy needs to be released. Someone needs to figure out like what truly makes them happy. And, you know, maybe have some clarity. And I think there's a lot of miscommunication, to be honest. Someone is dealing with kids or some back pain, or maybe they're just not ready to tell the truth. And I think that, you know, they think about you a lot, and it's like maybe sometime in the future they'll open up a little bit more and like discover like what this is. But for now, they're kind of holding back from this new beginning because they don't want to feel these feelings of loss and regret. You know, it's like, and they might be in a situation that they need to leave right now. Someone might be, you know, trying to make things right with someone else, but this is something that they need to walk away from, and they just keep going back into a situation where they're being manipulated, and it's really stressing them out. But they got to figure out, you know, what they want and get away from these people that are emotionally manipulative and smothering and insecure and codependent, and they need to figure this out on their own. And I think that, you know, if you guys want to continue, it's about giving and receiving, and not being attached to old things, and looking towards the future. You know, things will be better, but it's just like taking it slow. Maybe someone takes a long time to open up because of the things that they're going through. I don't necessarily think you guys are walking away from each other, but you're also like not really saying a whole lot, or someone's not really talking about feelings. they're more focused on their stability and like things that they're holding on to. I think money is a big obsession for somebody right now, and they're going through some changes, but it's like they are like really hard on themselves about this. They might be defensive, but I think you guys are be having a conversation, but it's just like, remember to have some faith. And you know, maybe someone's not ready for a relationship because of whatever thing they went through in the past. So that's all I have for water signs.